In August 2005, Southern Ontario experienced one of the largest storms that it's had since Hurricane Hazel. Over 150 millimeters of rainfall fell in the Toronto area within a 2 to 3 hour period, creating havoc across the city. There was significant flooding of the streets and of water courses across the city. Many of the roads were underwater. It was in excess of a 1 in 100 year storm, meaning that you wouldn't expect to see a storm of that magnitude for over 100 years. We had water both in terms of storm water as well as sewage, making its way into the basements of houses in these areas.
It was horrible. Definitely, I pray to God not to get again. I got finished basement complete with the wall, with everything. It was 2.5 feet water inside.
The storm forced us to look at the entire sewer system that services the area. This area has a fairly unique topography. We're dealing with a series of soup bowls, if you will, where at the bottom of the soup bowl you have houses. When the storm sewer system is overloaded and it overflows, that water during those intense rainstorms begins to pond in the low points. And what you end up seeing is flooding. When this subdivision was constructed back in the 1960s, the design standard for storm drainage was in the order of 1 in 2 to a 1 in 5 year return storm. What we're designing for now is an unprecedented level of control, where Toronto City Council has directed us to design for a 1 in 100 year storm. And so the pipes that you see now are much, much larger than what was here to service the original residential subdivision. It's unprecedented because this is a completely built-up residential neighborhood, and to shoehorn in a fix to provide that higher level of protection is presented some real challenges for us. What we also found is that many of the houses had some problems of their own. In most cases, the roof area was connected to the sewer system by virtue of having their downspouts connected. And one of the first things that we identified was the need to disconnect those roof downspouts. The lots were in many cases sloped towards the foundation walls, so not a problem for a minor storm, but under a major storm like that August 2005, water will make its way into the basement through window wells and cracks in the foundation walls.
It's not just about building storm sewers, because they never seem to be large enough. It's sort of like building highways. You know, there's always congestion. It's about managing the whole process of the watershed and the water flow, both before it gets into the pipe and at the end of the pipe. And that's allowing us to respond to these challenges, which seem to be connected with climate change, are hugely expensive, and to respond to them in a systemic, smart way that's actually working.
What I want to say, thank you government what you did now. It is really great project. I'm sure that from now on, I don't think so that we're gonna have a flood.